Hello and welcome to Adapting the Outdoors. Today's show is going to be something a little bit different than what we're used to. Recently I was given the opportunity to go to my local police department and for the first time try out my 9mm that I just recently bought. I was there with Deputy Chief Chad Moore of my local police department, and we were able to use their training range, or one of their training ranges. And in my last video, I think I told you guys I was going to end up buying a Glock 19. But what I ended up actually buying was the Smith & Wesson Shield. As you can see, there's no magazine in the magazine well. And it is completely empty. And in the beginning of the video, I'm not sure if I'm going to show this or not, but I made kind of a mistake. We were running malfunction drills, and what he did, I had the deputy load up my magazine with blank rounds and live rounds. Now for the blank rounds, what we were using are their actual bullets, but they've been modified. They have the primer drilled out, and then of course the powder was taken out of them, and they've been painted black and orange tipped. But what I did in the video was I knew that I was going to have malfunctions, so instead of doing it properly, I just would run the slide. But what you're actually supposed to do, once again, empty magazine well, nothing in the chamber, and these are fake bullets. What you're supposed to do is, when you have a malfunction, you're supposed to tap, then rack, and then go. But what I did was I knew they were coming, so I predicted that, and I was just able to run the slide. Now, as I said, you're supposed to tap, then rack the slide, and then present to the threat. Also in the video, I was able to shoot his service weapon, but we'll get more to that later. And Chad will actually be featured in another video coming on down the line in the middle of the season. So you guys should stay tuned for that. Alright guys, enjoy the video. What Chad's doing for me is he's loading up my magazine, and we're going to do some malfunction drills. So that's what's going to be coming up next. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, got it loaded up. Malfunction drills.
What these on?
Probably would be helpful. Talk to me and give me instructions and whatnot. Ready?
All right, front sight focus here, Nathan. Front sight. Okay, so you saw on that last shot when nothing happened, when the gun was empty, when you pulled the trigger, you had a little bit of down and to the left, which is going to explain your grouping right here. So now just try to focus on the front side with the clean press all the way through to the rear.
Okay.
There you go. That's the way you do it. That's right down Broadway. Those are right down the middle. Perfect. Nice job. Good.
Chad's now letting me use his Glock 23 that he has put a 9mm barrel in. And we're just using 9mm federal ammunition.
Good.
Okay, so we're standing here and Chad was telling me that my shot placement is a little bit off. I'll turn the camera so you can see that. Okay. So Chad, why do you think my shot placement is off?
Well, my opinion is that being as how everything is more to the left side here, left of center, is probably one of two things. Either not enough grip pressure with your support hand, which is what I think is probably most likely what's going on. We did see a couple times where you had a failure to fire or something to that effect. You had a little bit of anticipation of recoil or of the shot going off, and you see a little bit of a left to down with the gun. But I would say most likely it's due to grip pressure, just a little bit too light on your support hand. So when you're applying the pressure to the rear with the trigger, you're canting the gun slightly to the left. So I would say that if you would tighten up your support hand grip a little bit and add that pressure, that little counter pressure that you might need, I think you're going to start to see that you're going to start to be more center line with your shot. So that would be my suggestion to try first, is your grip pressure.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Glock 19, hell yeah. Okay, so we were talking about my shot placement was a little bit off. So what Chad's telling me is to use the flashlight and focus on the target.
I think what Nathan, I run a blacked out front sight and a blacked out rear sight, and we're kind of dark down here in this indoor range, so he was having trouble picking up the front sight. So we're going to have him focus on his grip pressure, and he's going to use the flashlight to help see that front sight. Good?
Much better.
Yeah, I don't know if Nathan was able to see it, but we'll show you here in a second. But he's got a small group down towards the bottom of his grouping that he put about 7 rounds through. So we'll show you that here in a second. All right, going down range, Nathan. Turn that up. All right, so this time, Nathan with the, I don't know if the light helped or not, be able to pick up that front side a little bit better. But what he was doing was this group right here is about 7 shots that went through that same hole. So he started to really focus on his front sight, and he started, I think, to get his grip pressure pretty equal to where he was able to keep everything a little bit more center line. So I think that was helping him with that. What do you think, Nathan?
Oh yeah, much better. Well, that's pretty much all we got for you tonight, guys. Chad, thank you very much
You're welcome.
for
It's been a pleasure.
letting me come out here and shoot. And I hope to eventually get my concealed carry.
I have no doubt that you're going to be able to do it. It's funny, Nathan said he's only shot a few times, but I think with his groups, he's maybe not telling me the truth. I think he's shot a little bit more, but he's a good student, and I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to get his concealed carry with no problem. So when you do, I want you to let me know about it.
Oh, I sure will.
So,
Thank you
You're
again.
welcome.
All right, guys. We will. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be having surgery, so I won't be back online for quite a while. But when I do, I will be sure to upload something as soon as I can. All right, guys. Take care.